Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Madhvi from TaroticallySpeaking.com, and I have your monthly prediction videos for you today. And you know, as you can see, I'm going to be using these three decks. The Gilded Reverie Lenormand, I'm going to be using that for the general outlook. So I'm going to be using all the 44 cards that this deck has because it's the expanded edition. So I get more, you know, things that one can tell. And of course, because it's February, I'm going to be using the Victorian Romantic Tarot deck to do the relationship part of the reading. And I have suddenly remembered, I have this lovely deck, the Fountain Tarot, and I'm going to be using that for the work part of the reading. So you get three different aspects for each sign. You get the general outlook, the romance and relationships, and you get the work and career. Now, general tip, as always, look for both your sun sign and your moon sign. See the videos for that. The timestamps, of course, are there in the description of the video, so you can just click on that timestamp and jump to your sign. And ideally combine the sun sign and the moon sign to get sort of a better sort of a composite of what to expect in the month of February. And of course, if you need a very specific reading for specific topics, be it career, be it relationships, be it spiritual guidance, be it anything, pretty much, because the tarot can literally answer any question. Tarot and Lenormand together can really pack a punch. You can totally book a reading with me directly, and those links are also there in the video description. And if you want to learn how to read tarot cards, of course, I teach, I mentor. If you already know, then we can work on spreads. There's a whole lot we can do. I can actually even create a custom sort of a package for you if that's what you want. And, so if that's what you're looking to, accomplish this year or, in the next coming few months, then definitely reach out. The link is, of course, there in the description of this video. All right, so now without any further ado, let me just get to the video. Hey guys, how you doing? This is Madhvi from TaroticallySpeaking.com, your tarot blogger, deck and book reviewer, and maker of these awesome videos on YouTube. I'm also a tarot card reader and mentor, and an author of this awesome book on tarot, which is available on Amazon, both paperback and Kindle, all over the world. Now, all of these links and more are in the description, so do check that out. And at the end of this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more such awesome tarot videos. All right, now let's see how things look like February 2020 for the fire signs, which are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, so first up is Aries. And here you go, Aries. Here is your general reading. Oh, starts off with the bridge. Very, very interesting. So this is like a continuation, something connecting with a wish. We have the wishing wheel. This is interesting. And a document or a letter. This is the letter card, which is a document or communication, right? Okay. So you're going to find some connection, right? You're going to wish a connection, which is about a wish to receive some kind of a letter or information or a document. So if there is a document or a letter that you have been looking for or you have been wanting to acquire, then you will find a connection or a link, to getting it, right? So your things are going to move forward. So now this could be various different things, to be honest. So if you wish to receive some kind of information, or if you wish to receive some kind of a communication, like an email even, or an actual document or letter related to something that you are doing, working on, or even a friend or something like that, then you will find information, or you will find you might even get that letter or information, or you will find something that connects you to, a way to getting that letter. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. You know what? Why don't you put down in the comments and tell me how this happened, if it happened? You know what I'm saying? Okay, now let's look at the romance part of it. We have the Sun in the reverse. We also get the Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is interesting. Now, there's going to be some interesting developments. With the Sun card, there's always something good happening. In the reverse, it just is a little clouded by some emotions or other things. And what it looks like with the Queen of Swords reverse is there's the... Okay. Queen of Swords reverse is a bit confused, a bit argumentative. Okay. Alright, so here's how it shows up. If you are already in a relationship, or this could be about any other relationship, something happy, joyful, great, adventurous, you know, those kind of things that are happening in your relationship might get a little soured because of, you know, an argument, or because of some kind of a very logical but confusing situation, right? Logically confusing situation. And that could sort of put a, you know, a dent in the happiness and the joy and the celebrations and that sort of thing. Now, if you are single, right, confusing approach towards finding adventure and joy and happiness and satisfaction in a relationship is going to be sort of a major thing that will, I don't know, derail your efforts, if I had to just put it mildly. So, you know, first of all, whatever it is that you are seeking, this is what I would say, because both these cards coming up reversed like that, I will tell you this. Be very clear what it is that you want. Have your thoughts organized first before you set off on that adventure, looking for what you're wanting to find in the relationship sphere of your life. So whether you're single or whether you're in a relationship, be sure you clear out your thoughts or make them as logical or sensible before you launch on that adventure. Okay, because if you're going to be going with a confused mindset, you're going to be creating, you know, literally you're going to spoil the fun. That's what it says. Okay. Now let's look at the work angle of it. We get the Page of Wands with the High Priestess reversed. Okay, so you're going to be dealing with someone who is going to be a big show off, and he's going to show off his knowledge. He's going to show off his wisdom, so-called. And it may not necessarily be, because, you know, we have the Page. Page is someone who has not completely acquired all that knowledge, but he's too excited about it. So at work, either this could be you or this could be someone around you showing off their half-baked knowledge. Don't let it be you, right? Another thing, what I feel here, because with the High Priestess reverse, she could be a very manipulative person too, who uses her knowledge to manipulate the facts. So you might also be dealing with someone who shows off with someone who is very, you know, positive, cheerful, ready to get to work and excited about work and all that. But behind the scenes is someone who is very, very manipulative and who will use your appreciation of her very cheerful, upbeat nature to get to you and manipulate things in your head. All right, be aware of this. Okay, so that was that was Aries for February 2020. Next up, we have Leo. Leo, here we go. So, Leo, here is your general reading. You get the book, which is knowledge, but then you also get the maze, which is a little confusing, or it is a, you know, all complicated knowledge or complicated way to knowledge or wisdom and information. And then you have the Gentleman card. Okay, so here's this. Okay, the Gentleman significator, you know, this is how I would either, if, you know, because Gentleman is a significator card. So if you are a guy or you identify as a guy, then this is you. But if you're a woman or identify as a woman, then this is a man in your life. Got it? All right. So now, I'm just going to say man or guy. Okay. So this knowledge or wisdom or information or secrets, which are very tricky, which are very complicated, which, you know, which will make you go through some, you know, this guy is going to make you go through a very tricky sort of a route to get to the knowledge that you are seeking. Or if you are the guy, then it's going to be very tricky for you to get to the knowledge that you are seeking. Simple. So it could be, or any kind of knowledge really, or secrets or wisdom or all of that, right? It's going to be a tricky, complicated route to get there. Confusing even sometimes. Or making you jump through some, go through, you know, some, you know, puzzle your way through it. Now let's see the relationships. We have 6 of Swords with the 4 of Swords reversed. Okay. Things will move forward. 6 of Swords, I love this card, right? In any deck, to be honest. Right? Things will move forward, but, you know, just be aware you don't make the same mistake again. Okay? Give enough time for yourself. 4 of Swords again tells you to take better care of yourself. That you know, because sometimes you get too enthusiastic or too involved or too, you know, doing other things, and it's all swords, it's all in the head and mind. So there's so much that you are putting into the relationship arena of your life that it might exhaust you, or you might overdo it, right? Things are moving forward. It's not like they will not move forward, but don't overdo yourself in the process. And while you're doing that, maybe this overdoing it is also a sign or a pattern, right? This is something that you have done for pretty much all your relationships. You go the extra mile and then the extra mile. And this is something you do all the time with all your relationships. We don't have to, right? You don't have to. You have, you know, you're not necessarily getting the lesson from your past, and this hurts you because you realize, I'm doing so much, why isn't my partner doing that much? Why isn't he or she meeting me halfway? But you don't have to do all that much. That is the lesson here for you. So learn from the mistakes of your past. Things will move forward no matter what, right? So don't overdo yourself and learn from the mistakes of your past. Okay? And so this is whether you're single or whether you're in a relationship. It applies to both situations. Okay? Now for the work, we have 5 of Wands in the reverse. Nice. And Justice. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. So, and Justice is number 8, in this deck. So, now 5 of Wands reverse. So all sorts of confusion will clear out. There will be, you know, if you're working with a bunch of people, right? And they have all different opinions. Now finally they will sort of harmonize, or they will figure out a way to, you know, get their thoughts and their actions in, you know, alignment with, you know, the bigger picture, the bigger goals. And everything will be balanced. The decisions, you know, because things finally balance out, you will be able to take a proper decision. You will be able to take a proper balanced, you know, approach towards the next step, or things will move as per decided, as per plan. Justice essentially brings in that beautiful, beautiful balanced energy. So you act upon your decisions, and you essentially take the decisions that have been lingering for a while, and then you act upon them, of course, and then, you know, things move in a proper manner. Justice makes sure everything it does that is done correctly and properly. So work will go, finally maybe there will be some kind of a breakthrough there, and things will move forward in a very nice, proper manner. You know, things will be good. And the decisions that you have been waiting for, maybe decisions could be from the higher ups, from maybe budget committees or whatever. Those decisions will come through. They will be in your favor, and things will finally move forward. Yes. So now this complex wisdom could be related to this, is what I think, right? Just saying. Oh. Okay, so that was Leo. You lions. You lions are always roaring. Okay. Next up, we have Sagittarius, the archer. You know, this is something to think about, why each sign has a certain sort of a constellation or archetype with it. Maybe I should research that next. Okay, let's get back to the reading. Sagittarius, your general reading is magnifying glass, which means look closely at the heart and what the heart wants and what the heart desires and what is making your heart happy, and maybe your loving situations, ouch, that are ending, because coffin is an ending. So okay, so the universe is basically asking you to look really closely at the things that have brought you joy and happiness and love all throughout, but have also ended. It could also be saying that such a situation will occur where, you know, something that you have really put your heart and soul into will finally come to an end, and the universe is asking you to look closely at how that happens, why that happens, because looking closer might reveal something to you which otherwise you may not maybe see or notice. Okay, so romance, we have the Six of Wands with the Queen of Wands reversed, all the wands. Okay, fire, fire, right? So there will be a very interesting, successful sort of a situation, right? You will make sense of something that, you know, multiple people have tried to make sense of, and it might not necessarily make you happy, right? The Queen of Wands again is a person card. So if this is you, you're not going to be happy with the way you have accomplished this difficult situation in your relationship sphere. Now, what kind of a difficult situation is this? Six of Wands is a victory card, but it is a victory over, by taking charge and by leading. Okay, so in your relationship, if there are multiple things going on or multiple events going on or multiple situations that are going on, right, and you try to take the lead, you try to take charge and say, okay, fine, you know what, let me show you what it, how it will be sorted, right? And you sort it out. But that doesn't make you happy, okay? Or if the Queen of Wands could also represent your partner, that might not make your partner happy either, that, you took the lead, right? So if you take the lead all by yourself, you're not still going to be happy. If you take the lead and, or it might upset your partner, like, why didn't you bring me in and all that sort of thing. So word to the wise, when you do that, I would suggest that you take your people into confidence, right? Don't just say, I'm going to take charge and just take charge. Take your partner into confidence, make this more like a joint taking charge. If you can do that, this Queen of Wands is going to become upright. It's going to be, then February will be really interesting. A lot of passion there, right? Work, you get Empress reversed and you get the Seven of Cups also reversed. What's with all these reverse cards? And then there's that coffin. Sagittarius, February is going to be a rough month for you, okay? So just be prepared. Just saying. Empress is the card of creation and creativity and creative energy and creative vibes and, the ability to create, that sort of thing. And then you have the Seven of Cups, which is all about exploring different options and choices. So you will find that in your workplace this month of February, your creative energy is severely challenged, or your creative ability, you don't seem to have very many options to be creative. You'll realize that you don't have very many options to do the things that you really want to do. You will be working with a very limited set of maybe resources, or very limited set, like a limited sort of or a bunch of parameters that will severely restrict your creativity, and you'll be like, damn it, I can't do all that I want to do here in this particular project or in this particular assignment because I have these limitations, right? This is going to be restrictive and constrictive for you. You're not going to be able to completely explore all the things that you can explore with this particular assignment or project that you're going to be dealing with in February. So it's going to feel a little for you. You're going to feel held back. You're going to feel like, you've been tied down, and it's going to be a little rough. If you can find a way to change this energy, renegotiate, things with whoever the project is, that will be nice. And if you do that, you will need to really have a very feminine, a very heartfelt approach. towards that. And if you can turn this around, but if not, it is what it is, right? And so I don't want to stress on this, but just be aware that this is going to be a tough month for you one way or the other. So hang in there, Sagittarius. Okay? Okay. Cycles. Life is all about cycles. All right. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. I hope you liked it. Please hit the like button and let me know what you think in the comment section. All your thoughts, ideas, and your inputs are always welcome, and everything inspires me, gets me going. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and and hit that bell icon, so every time a new video is out there, you'll be the first one to be notified, and you can come watch right away. And of course, there's a bunch of other stuff that I do on my YouTube channel. But if you prefer, or you like Facebook, or you like Twitter, or you like Instagram, I'm on all of those social media platforms as well. The links to those profiles are also there in the video description. So just go take a look, see what you like, and follow me over there. All right. I will see you again in my next video next month. And until then, stay good, be good, and play with your cards. Okay? Bye for now.